My self-improvement journey. I started off like everyone else, doing bad habits, scrolling on social media, playing, being a big time video gamer, no physical activity, that absolutely terrible nutrition, unhealthy. I've done a lot. Me being mediocre, I've done a lot. Lack of social life. I had some friends, but still, I would choose to not be getting involved in being social. I'd mainly stay indoors. I didn't have attention from girls. I had depression. I was sad. I had loneliness. How did I embark on this journey for myself? And actually, I came across some YouTube videos or just some videos of Andrew Tate. Because when he just around the moment he blew up on social media, like he was getting super famous, around that period I was coming across his videos on YouTube, on Facebook, like his reels, and slowly I started watching more and more of his content. Before I was thinking, okay, I've never thought about these things. Some of them I thought were kind of crazy, but I listened to properly what he said, why he said, he gave explanations. Then I was like, okay, that this is very different. I didn't know the things that he was talking about, and I learned from him. So that's how I started. He says, do hard work, get up and do hard work, be kind to others, help other people. Good advice. And slowly I started getting into that myself because of him. When I started listening to what he would say, for me it was like as if I opened my eyes for the first time, because everyone is programmed since they were kids that, okay, go to school, go to university, get a degree, start working a job, and work until you die. Everyone just follows that pathway. Until I saw his videos, I felt like I opened my eyes for the first time, because he was convincing people. He was saying it that you can control, you have full control over your life. You can control your mind. Because up until that point, I was just being a robot. Like, sure, I'm aware of things happening around me, but I'm doing actions based on what everyone is doing, and I was just being a robot about it. I was being robotic. I followed the same old outline, the path. I didn't know that I didn't feel like that I could do something unique for myself. I didn't know that. And I used to think, okay, some people only get rich and have all of these lifestyles because they're lucky, or that not only certain people get this, that only they deserve it. People like us, we don't deserve it. I used to think like that. And slowly, when I started watching him, I realized these things, and I opened up my eyes. It was like I was born again. It felt like that to me. So I started to cut out some bad habits to start this journey. I was successful in some, but I still was terrible in others. Like, my fitness was fine, my nutrition was fine, but I would eat junk food. I would eat junk food here and there. I would still have the same routine of waking up. If let's say I'm not doing anything, I just wake up. I would just take my phone, start scrolling, find a YouTube video, check what my subscriptions are, check who has put the latest video, watch all of those. Then maybe during one of those, I go brush my teeth. I had a breakfast. I would, and again, keep watching. Maybe spend time with my parents if I was at home with my parents. Keep watching. Then around the evening, I'd start playing video games, eat food, continue playing video games, and then go to sleep and repeat. This is if I had nothing to do, like I didn't have any classes, or it was a simple weekend. This is what my routine was. But that was when I was in high school and in school in general. Afterwards, when I moved and I came to Poland, where I live now for university, even then it was the same. Wake up, get my phone out, see my subscriptions, but mainly scroll social media. And then shower, then come back out, then do the same thing again, have 10, 12 hours of watch time on your phone. It was crazy. Play video games, it's crazy. Then cook dinner again, eat dinner, go to sleep, repeat. That was it. Watch some series, watch some things. That was it. Go to sleep. That was what my routine was. Even after this fitness, it was terrible. All of my time would be spent looking at the screen, either my phone, either the television, or my laptop screen. And all of that made me insecure. Terribly insecure. Because I didn't have social life. I thought people didn't like me. I thought I didn't deserve anything, that I deserved to stay like this. No attention from girls. Miserable. That's how my life was still. And after I discovered Androtate, my life was different. This was just before, because when I was in high school, I was fat. After my high school finished, I'd lost that fat in 1 year because I had enough. And these habits were after that, up until I met Andrew Tate. It was different when I, not met him, what am I saying? Up until I discovered him online. Because it got to a point, all of that got to a point where I was getting so insecure that I thought my self-worth is based on my social media and based on how many girls like me and all of that. Because I would think to myself, like, I need to get more likes with my photos, I need more followers. And I started following random people, random things, just to get them to follow me back, so that I can increase my follower count. Or I would put lots of hashtags on some of my photos on Instagram so that people would come across and like those. That's how bad it got. I was basing all of my self-worth on that. And I'm telling you, your self-worth is not tied to the amount of girls liking you, or how many followers you have, or how many likes you have. It's got nothing to do with that. That's not what that is. That's the shallow way of looking at it. Like, look at how messed up that is. You're a good-looking individual, let's say. Your habits are on you. This one idea of you that thinks that you are not so worthy because not many girls are interested in you. You don't know that. Maybe they look at you. You don't know that, because girls are very good at that. They look at you, but by the time you're looking on, they just turn away, and then you think, okay, nobody's looking at you. You just think that. But they might look at you, though nobody asks you, nobody approaches you, okay? And you base all of that on likes and followers. That is sad. That is so messed up. These social media companies in Silicon Valley or wherever their headquarters are, don't care. These people, their sole purpose is to make you feel insecure, for you to just completely consume all of your time and spend it on their application so that they get richer. That's what their focus is. They design these apps in such ways that, like, the this red icon, this red color you see, you get a dopamine boost to it. You feel like, oh yes, I feel worthy. That's how messed up this is. That's messed up. And my mentality was not nice on girls either. I would have multiple dating apps and I would swipe all day long just in the hope of getting liked by some other girl. And if I did, I would message her, or they would message me, I would message her, but my hope was to just get attention and for me to just go out with these girls. And I was basing all of my self-worth at that point on the fact if many girls are interested in me, by how many girls I've gone out with. I was basing my self-worth with that. I thought if I go meet with a lot of girls, I get a lot of girls interested in me, my image is gonna go up. That's what I was thinking. And that's not a good way to live, because I didn't get any attention. I didn't get much attention. And I felt terrible about that. I was sad, I was depressed, I was lonely. I was doubting myself. Then that's unhealthy. I wouldn't get attention, and I had some bad experiences. So all of that made me very, very, very insecure and made me very sad and lonely and depressed. And all of this is just when I'm discovering myself. What do I really want? How do I really want to live? Everyone is gonna go through these things. You're going to learn during these times. And my actual self-improvement, it actually started on the 25th of June, or the 24th, around that day, 2023. Because this was the day I changed it all. It changed it all for me. This was the day. I got rid of social media completely. I turned off notifications on my phone. I still have them off. I don't get any notifications unless somebody's calling me. I don't have any notifications. I don't have any social media. I'm not on any dating apps. On that day, I had enough with the way I was living. Because that day, up until that day, I would literally stay glued to my phone all day long, or my laptop. And I was so depressed, sometimes I would cry about it. I would cry about the way I was living. I would cry that I'm very lonely. And that day I thought to myself, okay, I'm gonna go on a hike. I'm not even gonna take my phone with me. I'll just look at this bus time. I don't remember if I took my phone with me, but if I did take my phone, I did not have internet at all. I decided to switch it off completely. So I went to a nearby hill. They have a hiking place. I went there. And when I was walking in the woods, in the nature, I felt so much happier. I felt so cleaned from the inside. I felt like as if I just got detoxed completely. It was so nice. And I believe in God. I'm a person that believes in God. Because whenever I was depressed, I'd literally shout out in the air, like, why am I the one going through this, and so on. And on that day, I was like, I apologized to God because I felt ashamed for whatever I did. And I said to him that I'm sorry for all that. I mean, I know that God wants me to get better. And that was like, okay, I'm going to stop being negative. And when I came home, I decided I'm going to get rid of YouTube, as in stop watching YouTube, because YouTube was the app that I wasted most of my time on. In fact, maybe all of my time on sometimes. So I got rid of YouTube. Once I got rid of YouTube, I had to find something to do in my day, when I was free especially. So that day I came home, I got rid of YouTube, completely cleared out everything, decided, okay, I'm not gonna live like this anymore. I'm gonna change. And my life changed. Today is what? September 21, 2024, right? The day this video is being filmed on. I have not had any feeling or idea or thoughts I used to get before June 25th, 2023. I have not had even one of those thoughts, those feelings of insecurity, that loneliness. I have not had that once till now. Not once. Because I'm not gonna make things up now. The week after I did that hike, I met my girlfriend. And before that, I was negative that no girl likes me and no girl this, no girl that. I wasn't getting any attention. Then literally 1 week after that hike, I met my girlfriend, and I'm still with her, and I'm in a happy relationship. I started to prioritize my health. I started to prioritize understanding how a man should live his life. I started to prioritize about my looks, taking care of myself, and I'm doing that. No social media presence, no dating apps, no notifications, just me, myself, and my life. Just what I'm doing. I don't know what anybody else is doing. They don't have to know what I'm doing. None of their business. I'm happy with the way I'm living now. Since I stopped all those bad habits, I had to find some other things to do. I can't just sit there and do nothing, because that's not the point. That's counterproductive. So I focused on meditation. I started meditating here and there. I didn't make a habit of doing that daily. Here and there I would do it. And I'm trying to do it daily. I started reading books only on topics that I'm interested in and what would get me to be at the place that I want to go. I would start reading books on that. Prioritize, go to the gym more, do proper exercising, nutrition, cook. I would do something productive. I would spend time talking to my family more, because I want to stay connected to them. I want to be close to them. So I would talk to my family. I'd spend time with my woman. All in all, I'd do something productive. I wouldn't sit there and lie down and have my phone here and just scroll on social media or watch some YouTube video and I'm doing nothing. I could be doing something else, but I'm doing nothing. That's not happened. That's not happened. The only moment where I would do nothing is if I'm going to commuting to work, going somewhere, coming back. If I'm free, I'm doing something. I'm interacting with people at least. This is gonna be kind of a funny one, but I started brushing my teeth twice. It's just a small thing, but it's discipline. And now I feel if I even go to sleep because I'm too tired like that, I just go to bed and I lie down and I just close my eyes and I crash and I sleep. Sometimes I feel disgusted, like I should have brushed my teeth last night. So I try my best in brushing my teeth twice. Just some little, just something little. I focus on being present, and my life changed completely since that day. Because that was the day it changed it all. I decided to get serious about my life, and it did. It helped me. What I learned in all of this is that you have to start as soon as possible. You cannot get to a point where this is too late for you. You cannot. You still have some time, and you have to start as soon as possible, because you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it later on if it's too late. You're gonna regret it. Trust me. I regret it sometimes. I should have done this sooner. Imagine your dream life. You wake up, you do meditation because you want to be present more and more. Because you love meditating. So you do meditation, and you go exercise because you have a great body and you want to keep it like that. You want to maintain it. You have good nutrition and you're eating the things you really like, but they're healthy. And then you start doing the work that you really love doing. You really love doing. And that work makes you happy. You love it so much that you don't even look at it like work. It's just something you're doing. Because work sounds as if you don't like doing it. You're just forced to do it out of your situation. But here you're doing something that you like so much, and this is allowing you to be financially free. And you have a woman, you have a great relationship with her, you have a great family, you have great bond with each other, you have great bonding, you have healthy kids, you have friends that align with you, they push you to be better, you push them to be better, you're financially safe, you have a stable household, you're living where you want to live. Your work is your purpose. Just close your eyes. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a situation like this. It doesn't have to be with what I said, with the example exactly like I gave. You can make your own version. Make your own version for this. And just imagine yourself living your dream life. Imagine that. It only comes with self-improvement. That's the only way it comes through. And you want that. Don't you? Don't you want that? Visualize this in your head. Visualize what it would be like to be living your dream life with your long-term goals and ambitions being sorted out. Imagine that. Imagine you can actually live like that. That would be amazing for you. This is the biggest lesson. Destroy that limiting belief in your head that you can't do it. No, I can't do it. Yeah, he can. He's lucky. Yeah, he deserves it. He just knows. I don't know anything. I can't do it. Destroy that limiting belief. If he can, you can. If they can, you can. Anybody can do it. You just need to have faith and believe in yourself and actually do those things. Do those things to get you there. That's what matters. They take a poo-poo just like you every morning. We're all the same. We all start out the same way. The only difference is that they take action. You take action, you'll get where they are. Not where they are, but you'll get to where you want to go. This is the biggest lesson. Don't have this limiting belief in your head. I used to have this limiting belief, and I'm slowly destroying that. Because I wanted to start this YouTube channel, and I was thinking to myself, this guy with 1 million subscribers, he deserves it. He knows what to do. I don't know anything. Yeah, because he started in the same position as I have. He was there as well. He just stayed consistent. He was persistent. He's learned more and more, and he got to where he was because he was taking more action. And I'm slowly destroying that I can't do what he can do. I can also do that. I just have to keep doing it. Keep showing up for it every day. Keep trying my best in it. Then I'm gonna get to where I want to go. It's that simple. So how is it that they can do it but you cannot? It's impossible. You can. Your life can literally change in a week. In a week or less than that. Mine changed in a day. In less than 24 hours it changed. For you it can change. It can change in a week or less. You have to put your heart and mind to it. Otherwise it's not going to change. You have to be serious about it. You have to be in a very uncomfortable position that you have to get out of. You feel that you have to get out of. Only then you can allow that change to come into your life. Otherwise it's not going to come. I'll mention social media again. These companies, they make their money based off of your self-insecurity, based off of your self-hatred. How messed up is that? These companies make millions and you feel depressed because of that. Get rid of social media. You don't need social media. Quit it. Delete it. What do you need that for? What, you want people to see what the life you're living? Nobody cares. You don't care the life they're living. You got your own problems. They got their own problems to do. What, you want to show off that you went to this country and you're sitting on a window seat on this aircraft or something? Nobody cares. You think people care about that? No. They're gonna see your story and they're gonna swipe and go to the next one and they'll forget that you went somewhere. They don't care. Get rid of that. Oh, but I have this many followers. I don't want to lose them all. I don't know what to do if I get rid of social media. You'll figure it out. Just delete it. These people should be ashamed of themselves because of that. They are the ones that are causing mental health crisis among men. They are one of the reasons of that. Get rid of social media and mainly, importantly, focus on the quality of friends, not on the quantity of friends. If you have one true, good, loyal friend who's by your side, who pushes you to be better, that's all you need. You just need that one friend. If more come that are like that, good. But don't focus on quantity. Don't think to yourself that I'm gonna be more cooler if I have 10 friends. Oh, look, I'm the cool guy. Focus on the quality, not the quantity. That's a lesson I have learned. Don't make the mistake of trying to get people to like you in the hope that they're gonna become your friend and that you're gonna look cool in front of other people. Don't do that. Don't care about that. Stay true to yourself. People will follow you. People will come into your life, and they will only come into your life and stay there if they are aligned with what you feel, what you believe in. So focus on quality, not quantity. And yes, one more thing that I'm gonna mention here. If you are on self-improvement and you start living a life that is foreign to other people, like your friends currently that were with you when you were like in this terrible lifestyle, let's say, get rid of those friends if they start thinking that you're kind of strange for behaving weirdly or that it's too extreme what you're doing. Get rid of those people because they don't align with you. They're losers. Get rid of them. Only keep friends that support your growth. Only them. You're climbing a mountain here, just like the other men are climbing the mountain. The top is the peak, the reward. Once you start climbing this mountain, you're going to achieve some things. You're going to get to some spots that you thought you couldn't get to. Once you get to these spots, like once you start achieving some things, you're going to believe that you can achieve more. And you climb more and more and you get there and it goes on. The more you achieve, the more you'll be able to believe that you can achieve more of this, that it's possible for you to do this, for you to achieve this, for you to get all of this. You can. It's a mountain climb. You just have to climb, keep climbing. You fall back down, start again, keep climbing. You're gonna get there. And people say that self-improvement, what is self-improvement? It's boring. Like, what do you do in your free time other than meditating and being present with your woman and focusing on this and that? What do you do in your free time? Chill and relax. Isn't it boring in your free time? What they don't understand is that self-improvement is not just something you do XXX amount of hours a day and the rest of the hours you just do your regular stuff. That's not what self-improvement is. It's a lifestyle. It's your life. And it's fun. Self-improvement is fun. There's nothing else you need to have fun. This is fun. I don't listen to music. I don't watch useless YouTube videos. I don't watch YouTube. My life is fun. I like my life. Literally, the only things I do, I work. I'll script my videos. I'll film these. I'll edit these. In my free time, I would read books. I would meditate. I'd spend time with my friends or with my woman. I'd talk to my family. I would stay present somehow. I don't need to lie down on my bed and take out my phone and start scrolling social media or start watching something. I don't need to do that. I don't want that. That's detrimental for me. This is fun for me. People may say this is extreme that you're not on social media at all. I'm not on social media at all, by the way. Some events in the world that happen, I am not even aware of them. Sometimes my friends tell me that, hey, you know this happened? I'm like, what? Because I don't care. Sure, some things are bad things are happening. Sure, that's bad for them. Okay, I have my own problems to deal with. And it's not like that's gonna affect me. I have to deal with my own problems. And I'm happy living like this, switched off from the outside world, because I want to live in my own world. Not like in a delusional way that I'm like denying reality. No, not like that. I'm happy with the way I'm living. I don't care about which celebrity comes to this country and caused this drama or which prime minister came. I don't care about that. Does not matter. These are useless pieces of information that people invest their time on for no reason. Because they have nothing else to do. Another lesson is that nobody's gonna care whether you have slept with a lot of women or whether a lot of women like you or interested in you. Don't tie your self-worth to that, your value to that. Don't tie it to that, because people don't care. What do you expect? You expect to go out with a girl on a date and she's gonna ask you, how many girls have you slept with? How many like you? And then you say like 1 or 0. And then she's like, oh no, I'm gonna go. Or if you say, I like 10 girls like me. Okay, I like you. That's not gonna happen. Nobody asks that. Nobody cares to ask that type of stuff. No. You will find a good woman in you if you have good qualities, and that is it. She will come around somehow. Because when people live a certain type of lifestyle, they meet with other people that live the same type of lifestyle, let's say, or they have the same beliefs and values and ideas and opinions. You like meditating, you like to work out, eat good meal, right? You're not going to have friends that go to the nightclubs every Friday and get drunk out of their minds and they don't go to the gym. You're not gonna have friends like that. It's not compatible. It's parallel. You're never gonna meet them like a straight line. You're never gonna meet them. You're only going to run into people that share what you have. That is it. Same thing applies with women. So don't tie your self-worth to that. The second last lesson is that you're the only player in this world. This is a video game. Pretend this is a video game. You're the main character of this. In your life, you're the main character. Nobody can make decisions for you. You have to make decisions for yourself. Because this is your life, you control it. You decide how you want to live it. Only you can do that. Nobody else can do that for you. And if they try to, don't allow them. Because they want to control you. So don't allow them to make decisions for you. And no, this doesn't apply to children. Adults, this applies to. And lastly, if you do all of these things, you will enter an upward spiral. Just do some of these and you're gonna go on an upward spiral. And just continue and you're gonna get to where you go to. Self-improvement will take you there. Trust me. It's taking me there. This is a long journey, by the way. It's not something quick. This will take years of your life. But you just gotta stay there. Stay committed to this. But with belief, with true intention that you want this. Only then this spiral will go up. And you will get all of your dreams done, fulfilled. You will be a fulfilled person as a man. Your purpose is done. You will feel fulfilled. You will feel happy. And that was it. That's all I have to say. If you genuinely think this is helpful to somebody, share it with them. Subscribe. Do what you have to do even when you don't really want to do it. Just get up and do it. And I'm gonna see you later.